Alfred Rosenberg was the head of Nazi ideology. In his book, The Myth of the 20th Century, he promotes the worship of Lucifer. This is merely one reason why the book was placed on the index of forbidden books. Hitler thus put a Satanist in charge of the Nazi Party's ideology department, yet some people falsely claim that Hitler was a Catholic. In 1935, in a town in central Germany, the head of the district training department said, "National Socialism is an ideology, and that ideology is to be found in Rosenberg's Myth of the 20th Century. He said that this was the official attitude of the party and the Führer, and that it was quite clear that the Führer stood behind Rosenberg, for he had entrusted to him the ideological training of the party. Hitler also praised Martin Luther. In the book Hitler's Table Talk, he stated that Luther had the merit of rising against the Pope and the organization of the Church. He said that Italy and Germany achieved their unity against the will of the Pope. Hitler called Luther a great reformer in Mein Kampf. Hitler said he was fighting for a new political faith. This new political faith was the so-called, quote, positive Christianity that Pope Pius XI said was being used to de-Christianize Germany and lead her back to barbarous paganism, and that Catholics were being persecuted for their love of Christ by persons who represented themselves as adherents of positive Christianity. For many years, the National Socialist press proclaimed that the Nazi state was built up on a basis of a positive Christianity, yet any parish priest or Catholic writer who even suggested that the Church was oppressed in Germany would have been imprisoned. Hitler awarded the first state prize for art and science to Alfred Rosenberg. The official document accompanying this award stated that Rosenberg, quote, has in a scientific and penetrating manner laid the firm foundation for an understanding of the ideological basis of National Socialism, end quote. Rosenberg's Myth of the 20th Century was thus given indirect approval by Hitler. The Nazi Party's 25-point program states that the party advocates the standpoint of a positive Christianity without binding itself confessionally to any one denomination. Since Hitler was head of the Nazi Party, he was thus supportive of Protestantism. He was therefore a heretic, because a Catholic cannot support heretics or false religions such as Protestantism. The only true form of Christianity is traditional Catholicism, outside of which there is no salvation. The Nazis' aim was to make National Socialism itself a religion, a cult state, the new political faith Hitler spoke of in Mein Kampf. When Nazis ordered the crucifixes in classrooms to be replaced with the picture of Hitler, there were many protests, proving that Catholics did not believe in, quote, positive Christianity. Alfred Rosenberg wrote that negative and positive Christianity were locked in conflict from the beginning. In this dualistic view, he called the Catholic Church negative Christianity, with its, quote, abstract dogmas and hoary old customs. The whole country of Germany was flooded with weeklies, monthlies, books and pamphlets, in which Christianity was attacked and rejected. The Church was expected to give absolute service and undivided allegiance to the national community. In the book Positive Christianity in the Third Reich, the author states that positive Christianity was the religion that has grown and become as one with the spirit of the German nation throughout the history of centuries. Positive Christianity was simply paganism. Hitler's false Christianity was satanic. For more information, click on the link below called Hitler was a Heretic, and for critical information on how to save your soul, please go to VaticanCatholic.com.